We hear the name Standard & Poor's every day in the stock market reports. The S&P 500 is one of the indexes that measure market performance. S&P is also, of course, the company that downgraded America's credit rating. So we asked Wyatt Andrews to tell us more about Standard & Poor's.
Perhaps most baffling to investors today is how just one company, Standard & Poor's, caused so much market turmoil. S&P, which downgraded America's debt last Friday, is just one of the big three investment ratings agencies. But its two main rivals, Fitch and Moody's, disagreed with the downgrade. The company acknowledged a $2 trillion error, and critics say S&P was wrong on the basic facts.
I would say they didn't look enough at the ability to pay.
Jay Feuerstein, the CEO of the 2100 Xenon Group, says S&P focused too much on the gridlock in Washington and too little on the size and capacity of the U.S. economy. Are you suggesting that S&P overstepped its bounds?
Well, I believe so. I really do. But if you look at our ability to pay and to meet our financial obligations regarding our debt, it's some of the best ever.
But the downgrade did tap into very real concerns about the deficit. S&P defends its decision by pointing to the end result of the painstaking debate over the debt ceiling. Managing Director David Beers argues the actual deal adds trillions more in borrowing.
It, in our opinion, does not go far enough to halt the rising debt burden of the U.S. government over the near to medium term.
Ironically, agencies like S&P gained their power from the U.S. government, which in the 1930s began requiring the banks to use their ratings. But that power has cost the economy dearly when the agencies have missed the big ones, especially the collapse of Enron, Freddie Mac, and the entire '08 mortgage crisis. In yet another irony, the downgrade of U.S. bonds has made them more valuable. That's because as investors dumped their stocks, they bought safety in the form of U.S. Treasury bonds, the very investment S&P says has grown more risky. Anthony?
Wyatt Andrews in Washington. Thanks, Wyatt.